Welcome, web developers and design enthusiasts. Today, we dive into crafting responsive grid layouts using the power duo of CSS Grid and Flexbox. Why should you care? Well, in a world where users access websites on a myriad of devices, from smartphones to desktops, creating responsive designs is not just optional, it's essential. You'll learn how to combine the grid-like precision of CSS Grid with the flexibility of Flexbox to create layouts that are both visually stunning and functionally robust. Stay with us and discover how mastering these techniques can elevate your web design skills, ensuring your applications meet the demands of modern users. And if you're passionate about staying ahead in web development, don't forget to subscribe for more high-quality tutorials that keep you at the cutting edge. Let's embark on a journey to understand the core principles of using CSS Grid and Flexbox together. Think of CSS Grid as a city planner. It allows you to define the main streets and blocks, rows and columns of your layout. With Grid, you can precisely position elements, giving you the ability to span items across multiple rows or columns. This is particularly useful when you're dealing with complex interfaces that require a structured approach. Now, imagine Flexbox as the interior designer. It excels in arranging items neatly within these defined spaces, distributing free space and aligning items within a single dimension, either a row or a column. Flexbox is ideal for components like navigation bars and card layouts. The magic happens when you use Grid for the overarching layout and Flexbox for the finer details within Grid items, allowing you to tackle complex designs with ease. Visualize a dashboard with fixed and fluid layouts. Grid handles the main structure, while Flexbox ensures each widget or card fits perfectly, regardless of screen size. This combination is powerful, especially on e-commerce sites where product listings need to be both organized and responsive. Now let's bring theory to practice with a real-world code example. We'll focus on src app.css, where CSS Grid and Flexbox come to life. This file defines our layout structure using Grid and enhances the responsiveness with Flexbox. In the dot container, we define a grid layout with areas for the header, navigation, main content, aside, and footer. Each section is carefully positioned using grid template areas, ensuring a logical and semantic layout. The main section utilizes Flexbox to arrange content cards, showcasing Flexbox's ability to handle dynamic content. As screen sizes change, media queries kick in, altering the grid structure to suit smaller devices, demonstrating the responsive nature of our design. Now, challenge yourself. Modify this layout, add new features, and share your creations in the comments. Here's the snippet to get you started. Imagine you're visiting a dynamic web application. First, you see a header proudly displaying at the top. As you scroll, a navigation bar smoothly comes into view, guiding you through the site's sections. The main area showcases beautifully arranged cards, each perfectly aligned thanks to Flexbox. And a side section complements the main content, offering additional insights. At the bottom, a footer wraps up the page. Now, resize your browser window to mimic different devices. Watch how the layout adapts seamlessly, maintaining readability and functionality. The grid structure shifts to a single column on smaller screens, and the cards stack vertically, demonstrating the responsive prowess of Grid and Flexbox combined. And there you have it, a responsive grid layout using CSS Grid and Flexbox. By mastering these tools, you can create modern, adaptable web designs that enhance user experience across all devices. As you apply these concepts, you'll find your designs not only look great but function flawlessly, meeting the expectations of today's users. Ready to take your skills further? Subscribe to our channel, where we break down complex topics with clarity, providing real-world examples you can implement today. Accelerate your learning journey with us, and stay at the forefront of web development. Until next time, keep experimenting and refining your craft.